morning everybody. How are you doing today? Today I have come up with a snack recipe which is liked by all of us, and these are called potato and vegetable cutlets. So let's see what all will we need for this particular recipe. First of all, potatoes, then some vegetables, onion, coriander, and also some spices and the breadcrumbs I'll tell you just in a bit. First of all, start with the potatoes. I have boiled 5 potatoes in the pressure cooker for at least 3 to 4 whistles or till the potatoes are tender. Depends on what quality of potatoes you are using. Sometimes they cook easily, sometimes they take time. So do it as you will do it for a aloo paratha. So boil it up till then. Then we will be taking the vegetables. Now I have blanched these vegetables, already boiled them a bit so that they become tender and do not become too crunchy when we are making the cutlets. So I have taken carrots, beans and sweet corn. So 1 carrot, 6-7 beans and a handful of sweet corn, and I've just boiled them with a little bit of salt in the water. And these are the onion, garlic and ginger, which I have sauteed a little bit in a little bit of oil. Just sauteed it so that it doesn't give us a raw taste when we are making the cutlet. You can put it raw also. Earlier I used to put the raw onion, it was okay, but children might not like it that much. Then the coriander, just I have chopped it. Then comes our spices, very minimalistic spices: salt, red chili for color. This is ajwain, or the carom seeds or caraway seeds as people call it. So you can take it 1 teaspoon, and some chaat masala. Now this gives a kick to the cutlets, so it's better to add it. If you don't have it, you can just add maybe roasted cumin seed powder, or chaat masala would do good because it gives a certain kick to it. Okay. Then here we have the breadcrumbs. Now these breadcrumbs are made up with 3 breads. I have taken it in a grinder and just blitz it. You don't have to really make a very very thin paste of it. Just make a coarse mixture like this. So this is for giving it a crunch to the cutlets. Now I'm not adding any eggs to it, so I have made a cornstarch wash, like you make an egg wash for dipping in the cutlets so that the crumbs can stick on the cutlet. So I have made a dip wash, cornstarch wash. I have taken 2 teaspoons of cornstarch and added at least half a cup of water to it. So it will be a runny liquid. It doesn't have to be very thick. So instead of using the eggs, I have used this. So we have boiled the potatoes, mashed it up. You can use a potato masher or a fork and just mash it like this. Now let's get to the next step of mixing all the vegetables in our potatoes. Okay guys, so here I have mixed all the spices and vegetable in the potatoes. So the mixture is ready. Now to start off the cutlets, it's very simple. We will have a 3-step process. First we take the potatoes, then we dip it into the cornstarch, dip it a little, and then dip it into your breadcrumbs. That's it. And the better idea is to make all the cutlets this way first and then keep it on frying. It will just save you some time. So okay, let's get started. And once you have to make the cutlets, you always take little water in your hand so that the potatoes don't stick to your hands. So let's take 1 spoonful. Just see how much bigger you want. I mean, it's up to you. You want big ones, or do you want oval, you want flat, round? That's your choice. So I'll be making round today. So just like this, we will take the cutlets. See, it doesn't stick to my hand because I have put a little water. So it's always a good idea to put a little water to your hand. Then you dip this cutlet into your cornstarch. Don't worry, it will not break. Okay. This step is important because we want our breadcrumbs to get onto it. Otherwise, they will not stick. And breadcrumbs should be sticking for it to give it a crunch. So here we are. This is how we need to make all the cutlets. So let's get started. Okay guys, so I have taken a big large tawa for frying these cutlets, and it should be a heavy bottom tawa, then only they will cook very well, otherwise they will burn and not cook that much well. So put little bit oil on it, just 1 spoon is good enough. You don't have to use a lot of oil in this. Even though we are shallow frying it, it's not having too much of oil in it. That's the best part about it. We're not deep frying it. So here we have made the cutlets and we're going to place it, just waiting for it to be a little heated up. Yes, it is. So one by one, place it very gently. Don't rush up because then the oil can splutter on you. Don't do that. Just take it easy. It's very simple and easily can be done without any haste. Just put it like this and just don't be in a hurry to flip it, because we want the bottom part of the cutlet to be a little golden. We don't want it to be whitish. Okay, so just hold on and put half a spoon of oil on the top of your cutlets so that they are coated well with oil. They don't just burn and become dried out. Always keep the flame a little lower, not on a high, because we don't want them to burn. Now you can use a spatula to flip it, or I prefer to use 2 spoons together. It's much easier because it's a big pan. So I'm going to do it with 2 spoons. Now the best part about these cutlets, they are quite versatile. I mean, they can be had on their own just like that. Just put it with some ketchup, mustard, and you're done. Or you can use it as a burger, a vegetarian burger. Take the burger buns and stuff in these cutlets with some sauce, onion, tomatoes, whatever you like, some lettuce. Becomes a great snack. That's why I call them quite versatile. Okay, now is the time for us to flip it. Yes, that's the color I'm looking for. Great. Here we go. Just this one too. So now you can see how much little oil I have used in this, and still they have come up so beautifully. So it's a misconception that cutlets are quite unhealthy. Yes, they are unhealthy when they are deep fried. But once you do it in a shallow fry mode, they are not at all unhealthy. They are good. And the best way to consume potatoes is to boil them and eat them. So these are already boiled potatoes and we're just giving it a little, crunch on the sides. That's all. So I would really recommend that if your children love potatoes, or you love potatoes, it's better not to have the fried ones. Rather go for something shallow fried like this. And you must have seen how simple it is, how many ingredients I have used. Not much. Those are the ingredients you will have every day in your kitchen. So it's much easier. And your children will love it. They will say, "Thanks, Mom, you made something great for me today." It's a great lunchbox snack. Children can take it to their school. It's a great breakfast. It's a wonderful evening snack. So the goodness of these cutlets are many, you can see. So we're just waiting up for it to get golden from both the sides. And they're quite crispy because of the breadcrumbs. And if you think that you have made a lot of breadcrumbs and you're seeing that quite a leftover breadcrumbs are there, don't worry, you can always keep it in the fridge and they can last for more than a week. So you can reuse them whenever you're making anything that needs a crispy base to it. So let's just wait up for a while. So here it is. They're all fried up nicely and now it's ready to plate up. I have taken out on a kitchen towel just to absorb any kind of excess oil. So let's plate it up. Okay guys, so the cutlets are ready and they look absolutely yummy, and as I said, you can use them on their own or in a burger or in a bread and give them as a lunch, breakfast, or also school snack. And they will not give you a lot of calories because it's shallow fried. Okay, now for the tip of the day. If you are storing potatoes and onions together in the same basket, don't do that, because both onions and potatoes, they give out natural gases, okay, which can spoil each other. So if you're putting it together, they will spoil very easily. So it's better not to store onions and potatoes together, and always use the round and the plain potatoes. Never use them if you see them little bit discolored or having a lot of eyes on the potato. Don't use them because they are not good for your health. So always choose good quality potatoes, and this is the way you can enjoy them. Your kids will love them and will thank you every day. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Do comment and let me know how you liked it. And please share, subscribe and like. I will get back to you with some new recipe again. Till then, have a great day.